play with the top nationally ranked teams.
OCU came out there and OBU called a timeout, kind of wanted to get a look, a preview of what OCU was going to do, what kind of play they might pull off. 5 seconds here. 5 seconds left to play. That's a lot of time. You can do a lot of things, run a lot of picks, and get somebody open for an easy shot.
I think you're right, Kerry, in saying that they're probably going to be looking for Jenkins or DuBose. They've been really the main players tonight that have done really well and have been good shooters in the past. I think definitely that's who they're going to be looking for, and OBU's got to watch out for that.
What kind of play can OCU set up here? I mean, do you throw the ball all the way down court, or do you throw it and dribble it, halfway, or what do you do here?
Well, having 5 seconds, that gives you enough time to get down the court and set something up, just a last-minute shot. What OBU's got to watch out for is leaving a man open down court. They've really got to play good heads-up defense and not foul. They don't want to give those last points up on free throws. And also, they could set up a play to get a foul, I've seen it happen before. Player's not paying attention, he runs into somebody, a defensive charge, offensive charge called, and, and that ends the game.
Brian DuBose will inbounds the ball for OCU. 5 seconds to play, OBU up by 1 point. That's Corey Jenkins with the basketball, pushing the ball up court. He puts the ball up, final shot. It won't go.
Oh my gosh.
It won't go. OBU wins this basketball
OBU
game.
wins.
83-82. That's OBU. All of OBU celebrates on the court. OBU has taken this one home. Number 1, OCU has been defeated.
Next on HBO. She's cracked you up on TV, Broadway, and the silver screen. Now she's bringing her shtick to HBO Comedy Hour. Rosie O'Donnell. Next on HBO.
This had to be the most chaotic fight of all time. It really had a stink to it.
They told Sonny that if he won the rematch, he was a dead man.
Ali hit him so fast, Ali really didn't know he hit him.
30 years ago to the day that Sonny Liston lost his rematch to Ali, HBO reopens the case of a champion shrouded in mystery.
Sonny Liston had the mob in his corner.
From the stormy rise
He was the toughest guy in the world.
to the tragic fall,
He was an accident waiting to happen.
the life and death of Sonny Liston is re-examined.
He was born without a chance.
An HBO Sports exclusive.
Sonny Liston belongs among the 5 greatest heavyweights of all time.
Sonny Liston, the mysterious life and death of a champion. Thursday night at 8. Only on HBO.
So you can't wait for Bo versus Gonzalez? Neither can they. Bo versus Gonzalez, live, Saturday, June 17th on HBO.
The best fighters in the world.
Fight here.
Next on HBO. She's cracked you up on TV, Broadway, and the silver screen. Now she's bringing her shtick to HBO Comedy Hour. Rosie O'Donnell. Next on HBO.
Hello, I'm Tracy Ullman, happily posing away in this window frame. Posing seductively, posing like Heather Locklear. Sorry. And I'm here to tell you that I'm going to be hosting the HBO Comedy Hour, Women of the Night 4. I'll be introducing 6 jolly talented girls.
My mom is a ventriloquist, like she could throw her voice, so for 10 years I thought the dog was telling me to kill my father.
I fell down, I had a concussion, I stood up, I didn't know who I was or where I was. And it was the best I'd ever felt in my life, okay?
A man came up to me one time and says, you know, I always see in the TV guide closed captions, but I never see anything on my TV. I said, that's because only deaf people can see it.
I had the nicest boyfriend for a while. He used to call me Cutie, which was short for chronic urinary tract infection. And get out.
A 40-year-old woman has a better chance of getting kidnapped by a terrorist than getting married. So I'm hanging out at the World Trade Center.
I go to bed at night, my hair is fine. I wake up in the morning, huge hair. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. It's kind of like my ass in a way, you know?
The HBO Comedy Hour, Women of the Night 4, hosted by Tracy Ullman. Premieres Saturday night at 10 on HBO.
Comedy. It's an HBO thing.
So, you go out on Saturday night, you pay $5 a bucket for popcorn. You stay home and watch my HBO special, you make your own. I don't believe in paying $5 a bucket for popcorn. Popcorn costs what? 13 cents a silo?
The HBO Comedy Hour, Rita Rudner. Married without children. Coming in June on HBO. Comedy, it's an HBO thing.
Simply the best choice on TV. HBO.
Boston, please welcome Rosie O'Donnell.
It's so great to be back here in Boston, where I went to college, where I started doing stand-up comedy. So nice to be back. I haven't done stand-up in a while. I had sort of a lucky run in the film industry, much to my surprise. Sort of shocking. The whole reason that I have a career at all in the movie industry is because I can play baseball. I was the only actress in Hollywood who could throw from third to first. It was a great movie to do, it really was, and it was a lot of fun because before we got to audition for the movie, we had to play baseball. It was very intimidating because there were all these movie stars there. Like Demi Moore, Julia Roberts, Winona Ryder. They're all trying to play ball. They got the mitt on the wrong hand. I'm at home plate spitting tobacco and hitting home runs, you know? What are you gonna do? Julia Roberts actually came over to me. You know, she had seen me hit, and she goes, you know, it's my turn to bat next. Do you have any advice? I'm like, well, yeah. You might want to try holding the thin end of the bat. Good luck out there, pretty woman. Nice to meet you. Get out of my movie, bitch. It was so much fun. I was very nervous because I had to meet Penny Marshall, Laverne, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hansen, Pfeffer, Incorporated. I was so nervous. You know, I'm in the little waiting area thinking, don't call a Laverne, don't call a Laverne, don't call a Laverne. She comes out, hi, I'm Penny. I go, hi, I'm Laverne. Fuck! Luckily, she thought I was kidding. She laughed. Ah! So I went in to audition. She said to me, okay, Rosie, you're gonna play Doris. Tomorrow, Madonna's gonna come in. She likes you, likes me, she'll do the movie. Try to be funny, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I had diarrhea for 12 hours. I thought, what could I possibly say to Madonna? How do you connect to her? How do you make a bond with her? I said, hello, I have a vibrator. She said, Panasonic? I said, no, Black & Decker. We were like this. I actually ended up being in the film a lot more than I was supposed to. You know, it was a tiny part. It ended up a much bigger part. Not because I'm a great actress, because I was from New York City, and I was the only one who could understand Penny. All the women in the movie, we'd be in the dugout waiting for her. She'd come over. Okay, I need somebody to go over to third base or do something there with a bat or whatever. Get up, pick it up, baby, the ball, gonna film me something now. Who wants a volunteer to do that little scene there at third base or the bottle of water? I'll do it, Penny. Rosie again, all the time. Don't you girls want to be in the movie? I had the pleasure of working with her older brother, a guy I just think is the greatest guy in the world, Gary Marshall, on my least successful film, a movie called Exit to Eden. Oh, don't clap, you didn't see that movie. 9 people saw that movie. 6 in my immediate family. It was the first time I did a movie that really got ripped by the critics. You know that Siskel and Egbert, whatever his name is? Eggman? Siskel kind of liked it, but that other guy, fat prick, I hope his balls explode. I hope he doesn't take that wrong. I have one thing to say to you. Thumbs down. But it was a great movie. Gary called me up. I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but it was a great experience. Gary called me on the phone and he said to me they had offered the role to Sharon Stone. She said no, so they were offering it to me. Can you imagine that meeting? Can't get Sharon Stone? Let's get Rosie O'Donnell. Can't get Tom Cruise? Let's get Gilligan. I mean, how does that work, you know? And she's a piece of work, that Sharon Stone, isn't she? Shows her crotch to all of America on Basic Instinct. A lot of people, you know, were offended by that. I didn't care that she showed herself. I cared that she lied about it. Did you see her on the Barbara Walters interview? Barbara, I had no idea that they were actually filming me down there. And when I saw the movie, I was startled and actually a little betrayed. Because, as I say, I had no idea that they were filming me down there. When you do a movie, there are 95 people around. There's no way that she didn't know. You know, there was a guy with a tape measure going, "You're gonna have to tilt up a little bit, Sharon. Can we get a pillow under her ass here, please? Hair and makeup, the left lip's a little dark." I had no idea that they were shooting me down there. Hell, if you want to be naked in public, do it, don't apologize. Because let's face it, if I had a body like Sharon Stone, I'd be butt naked every day in the frozen food section of A&P. Who am I kidding? I'd be going, "I need more fish sticks." Though I don't know if I would do it really, because I think that's all people think about. You know why I think that? I met Harvey Keitel last month on an airplane. He came over, introduced himself, he's talking to me. The whole time I'm thinking, "I saw your penis, yeah, I saw your penis in the piano and the bed lieutenant. 2 times saw your penis, 2 times saw your penis." He's talking, I'm humming. He's like, "What song is that, Ro? You don't know it, Harvey." "I saw your penis, yeah, I saw your penis." I don't know. It was a great movie to do Exit to Eden. One of the best reasons was I met Iman, supermodel. Not only the most beautiful woman I've ever met in my life, but the most intelligent. She speaks 7 languages, she's articulate, she's really regal, she's a very classy lady. I was nervous. We're in the makeup trailer, had never spoken to her. Makeup guy says, "Iman, I just saw David Bowie outside, and he looks just as good now as he did in 1975. And she turns slowly and says, "He's with me now, darling, he looks better." I thought, you know, we're gonna be friends, okay? So then the makeup artist said to me, "Oh, Rosie O'Donnell, man, hey, you know Madonna?" And although I hadn't spoken to her, I said, "Yeah, but more importantly, I know Iman." And she turns and says, "That's all you need to know." We were like this! We had a fist fight scene in the movie. I was very concerned that I would hurt her, you know? So I told her, "Don't worry, Iman, I'll take the fall. I won't throw any punch. You're not gonna get... Don't tell me what to do, Rosie. I know how to do the fight. Don't tell me. No, 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 no." She kicked my ass. I had a fat lip, a bloody nose, and 2 stitches in my head. I couldn't shoot for 5 days. My friends saw me. They're like, "What the hell happened to you?" "Car accident." I couldn't admit that a supermodel kicked my ass. I had dreams that gangs of them were following me around New York City. Kate Moss, Christy Brinkley, Cindy Crawford, leather jackets. The anorexics gonna have their way tonight. I dreamed they tied me up, gave me a makeover. Ooh. Ooh. It was funny, I had to do that movie and I knew that I would have to wear this scantily clad leather thing, you know? So I dieted down to a fairly thin 150. For me, it's pretty thin, believe it or not. It's the truth. So the movie was wrapped. 4 months later, Gary calls me on the phone and says, "Rosie, we showed the movie to a couple people. We're gonna add some comedy. We're gonna make it funnier. We want you and Danny Aykroyd to come back. We're gonna shoot like 8 new scenes. We're gonna cut it and no one will know." Like, Gary, I am back to my normal 172. There is no way that people, "Don't worry, no one will notice." Rent the movie. I knock on the door 150, I walk in the door 172, I walk out the door 150. At the premiere, people were like, "Did you see that, honey? What the hell was that?" Wah, 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 wah. It was scary. I've been on every diet in the world. You know, I'm a yo-yo diet. I go up and down. It's very sad. I've been on the Slim Fast. You know this? Yeah, for breakfast you have a shake. And then for lunch you have a shake, let's try. And then for dinner you kill anyone in the room with food on their plate because you're starving by this point. What that condescending commercial, what do they say? They say for dinner have a sensible meal. Oh, a sensible meal, never thought of that. Sensible meal. If I could have a sensible meal, I wouldn't need fucking Slim Fast to begin with. It's so rude. A sensible meal. Honey, put down the ding-dongs. Let's have some carrots. I never thought of that. That's sensible. A sensible meal, damn it. My favorite diet's the Richard Simmons Deal-A-Meal. Never been on the diet, but I love the commercial. You ever watch that show, 3 in the morning? You're sitting home, eating Doritos, drinking a Yoo-Hoo. There he is in his pink shorts, happy as can be. I'm Richard Simmons, and today we're gonna go meet Jennifer, who lost 140 pounds. Jennifer! Surprise! Richard Simmons! Richard, before I was on the Deal-A-Meal program, I was 300 pounds. I was sitting home, eating Doritos, drinking a Yoo-Hoo. I love you, Richard. I love you, Jennifer. I'm at home going, I love both of you. Weight Watchers, a lot of people have been on that, right? Remember Lynn Redgrave for Weight Watchers? This is living. Lying sack of shit. I'm gonna kick her ass if I ever meet her. You ever see her? If you're hungry and don't have ice cream or anything like that, simply have a lovely German chocolate cake from Weight Watchers. It's fabulous. Simply pop it in the oven and pop it in your mouth and you're full for the whole day. It's the size of a goddamn coin, all right? I'm surprised they can get icing on something so small. There must be a little Weight Watchers factory somewhere with Oompa Loompas working there. Oompa Loompa doo-buddy-doo. I have some more cake for the fat you. Oh, it's horrifying. And it's only in the U.S., because I recently went to Mexico with my friend Jeannie, who's a model for the Ford agency, very tall, very pretty, very Barbie. Every Mexican guy was hitting on me. Sweetheart, mija, look, how are you? Talk to me. Sweetheart, come over here, look, what you need, what you need, what you need. I need you to shut the hell up, okay? I've been in your country 20 minutes. I'm a little confused. Why are you hitting on me and not my friend Jeannie? Between the two of you, there's no contest. Bone is for the dog, meat is for the man. So I'm moving down there next month. Figured, what the hell, why fight fate? You know what I'm saying? And it's very hard to be famous and struggle with a weight problem. Because strangers will tell you to your face what they think. It's hard. It's really hard. I was in Baskin-Robbins a couple months ago. You know, just looking. Okay, shut up. Anyway, I was there and this lady said to me, "Hey, are you Rosie O'Donnell?" I said, "Yes, I am." She said, "I didn't know you was pregnant." Truth. 20-year struggle with weight came down to that moment. I looked at her, I said, "Yes, 4.5 months." And you shouldn't lie, because then she kept asking me, "Oh yeah, what are you gonna name it?" I go, "I don't know, either Ben or Jerry, I'm not sure." It's strange being famous, I tell you, because you do the same things that you used to do, you don't feel any different, but everyone thinks you're different. You do normal things, and people are shocked. Every time I go to McDonald's, somebody says, "What are you doing here?" Well, eating lunch. I don't know where people think I eat, the Caviar Palace. I'm sitting somewhere going, "Ha ha ha! More champagne and pate for me. Let them eat Big Macs. Ha ha ha!" It's not how it happens, trust me. The weirdest thing about fame is autographs. I don't mind giving an autograph to a child. You know why? If you're 9 years old and you see Betty Rubble at the mall, it's a pretty big deal. You're in school the next day, you're bragging. "That's right, I'll tell you guys one more time. My mom made me go to the mall. I didn't want to go. I was really mad. We were at the Limited, then I saw her. She came out of the fitting room. Betty Rubble. She signed my notebook one time. 1, 2, 3, that's it. My autograph, Betty Rubble." If you're 35 years old and you want me to sign a napkin, you gotta get a fucking clue. What the hell are you gonna do with my name on a napkin? talking when you're an adult. And it's not that I mind the interaction. I like the interaction. When somebody comes over and talks to you, it's very complimentary. I was in Vegas last week. This guy was, hey, Rose, my name's Bob. I think you're really funny. I love your movie. Thanks a lot, Bob. Nice to meet you, man. I appreciate that, all right? Take care of yourself. Wait. Give me your autograph. Bob, I don't give autographs to adults, but thanks a lot, man, all right? Thanks a lot. I'll see you later. Hey, wait, it ain't for me. It's for my daughter. Okay, what's her name? Bob! And no matter how hard I try to explain it, no matter how humane I try to be, it usually ends up, yeah, you know what? You're a fucking bitch. What do you say to that? I usually go, no cursing, Bob. It's hard, you know. I am Irish. My father is from Ireland. He's got a thick brogue. You're Irish, I could tell. You could sneak into one of my family reunions. He's got a thick brogue, and when I was a kid, my friend used to make fun of him. He never knew it. They'd call my house, he'd answer the phone. Hello, who do you want to speak to? And my friends would say, oh, he's after me Lucky Charms, a frosted oat cereal with sweet surprise. And he never knew he'd write it down. Slow down, sweetheart, I'm trying to get it all. The frosted oat cereal. I'd come home, there'd be messages on the refrigerator. Ro, Jackie called, said, manly yes, but I like it too. I got older, he started to think this was a code. I'm like 15 years old, I come home, he's grilling me. Your friend's called again, sweetheart. Lucky Charms, the Irish Spring. You're taking pot, aren't you? I figured it out, the whole lot of you, a bunch of pot takers. You don't be taking the pot in my house. He was very concerned with that in my adolescence, that I was taking pot. I don't know where he thought I was taking it to, but the transportation of the marijuana was paramount in his mind. I bought him a phone answering machine for Christmas. He still hasn't figured out how to leave a message. He called my father's house. God damn it, Mary, how the hell Joe's a stupid piece of shit. Come over here, Lord, see if you can help me with the About once a year, when I know he's not home, I'll call his house. I'll leave a message. Hi, this is the right number. This is Rosie. I'm looking for Don. I'm trying to buy some pot. Still doesn't get it. He calls me screaming, now I've got it on tape, you pot taker! Calling your pot dealer on my phone. Pot taker. Sort of a strange childhood. My mom died when I was 10 years old. I'm the oldest girl. I have a younger sister and little brothers. It was kind of strange. I was 13. I got my period. I had to go discuss it with my father. Hard for a normal kid. Harder for me with my dad. I remember it. He was watching TV. I'm like, Dad, we gotta go to the store. We're not going to the store, sweetheart. I'm watching the game. Look. Yeah, well, Dad, I got my friend. Of course you can have your friends over, sweetheart. Go in the other room and play. Dad, I have to go get some different harpoons. What the hell does a girl your age need with harpoons? Dad, I got my period. Heaven but Jesus, won't you say so, sweetheart? Takes me down to the local supermarket, A&P. Every kid in my neighborhood was there, hanging out on the Saturday. I thought he'd be cool, you know, hide the product in his coat. Wrong, he's bragging to the neighbors. How you doing, Bridget?